Hey y'all, it's me, Dree. So this message right here, it's not small. This collective pull is showing that something the collective knew internally that's no longer staying hidden. This is about truth moving from isolation and into public recognition. And I'm getting here that once this truth started being shared socially, everything accelerated fast. So let's get into the message. We start with the top row. I'm using a different oracle deck today. So we have conviction, intuition, and acceleration. So right away, conviction, this is the energy that is fueling this entire first column. And conviction in this deck is all about believing in your truth so deeply that reality starts reorganizing around it. That is a really powerful thing. So let's get into the message. It starts with the Ace of Swords, the Three of Coins, and the Three of Cups. So with this Ace of Swords, this is the epiphany. This is insight, awareness, clarity, truth. This could also be communication. But what this card is this is the collective finally seeing something exactly as it is. And I'm getting that this truth hit hard. Because once this truth landed, there was no unseeing it anymore. And then it moves to this Three of Coins. And this is big because this is where the collective starts realizing they are not alone with this truth anymore. This card is about collaboration, active listening. This is co-managing or teamwork. This is synergy. So what I'm getting here is that the truth that you all are dealing with started entering shared spaces. Other people started listening. Other people started engaging with it. And this truth, that was no longer trapped privately inside of the collective's mind. Because this column ends with the Three of Cups. So this is where the energy expands socially. This is friendships, social gatherings, reunion, celebration. This doubled downs on the collaborative energy. So now I'm getting this truth is actively circulating through social spaces. And that progression matters here because this whole first column is moving through private realization to collaborative acknowledgement, and then right into social recognition. And the conviction, well, that's what made this all possible, because the collective finally stopped doubting what they already knew. They believed in their truth, and reality matched it. So now when we move into the center column, this is where this intuition fully drops in. We have the Two of Coins, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Cups reversed. So I'm getting here that this truth only landed because y'all finally shut out the external noise long enough to hear yourselves clearly. Because this intuition oracle card literally talks about external distractions drowning out your inner voice. So I'm getting you guys got quiet. And once that clarity landed, y'all, you adapted fast. This card feels like immediate reprioritization. This is the collective moving quickly, juggling realities differently, adjusting their direction, making different choices. This is y'all recalibrating almost instantly. And I'm getting that the timing mattered here. Because once y'all made the decision, the Six of Wands landed immediately. And this is recognition, victory, validation. This is public acknowledgement. So this is the truth being received and accepted. This is y'all standing in the realization that y'all were right. Not paranoid, not crazy, not overthinking. Y'all were right. And then it lands with the Page of Cups reversed. And honestly, this is where the emotional weight of this spread fully lands, because this Page of Cups reverse kind of energy feels like someone who entered the heart space through manipulation, because this card is about broken dreams, obsession, emotional distortion, inner child wounds. It says canceled realities and emotional immaturity. So I'm getting strongly that this person that y'all have been dealing with, they built trust emotionally first. This is someone who presented themselves softly, emotionally, vulnerably, but underneath it all, there was manipulation attached to them. And what they did to the collective, that was massive. Because I'm getting that when this person shut y'all out or disconnected from y'all, I'm getting that it triggered very deep abandonment wounds and inner child wounds inside of y'all. This does not feel small. This feels like someone who left people emotionally destabilized after gaining access to their heart space. This takes us to the end of the spread, and the energy comes in hot with acceleration. We've got the Tower, the Knight of Cups reverse, and the Ten of Cups reverse. So yeah, the acceleration here is momentum building rapidly because of the action y'all took. Because I'm getting that once this truth entered collaborative and social spaces, things started collapsing very, very quickly. This Tower feels like a full-blown reckoning, not just emotionally, structurally, because I'm getting that the collective's intuition, that was right the entire time. This person did not just disappoint y'all. I'm getting strongly that this pattern they operated in, that existed elsewhere too. Because with this Nine of Cups reverse, this escalates the emotional distortion. This is collapse. Revoked love offers. This double downs on the manipulation, but it adds inconsistent emotions, fantasy selling, insincere romance. I'm getting that there was another person within this this person's reality, and I'm getting that they are now experiencing the exact same pattern that the collective encountered over here with this Page of Cups reversed. And I'm getting that this is not happening privately at all. This feels very exposed. This feels put on blast for everyone to hear. This feels public and it feels socially visible. And that's why this Tower hits so hard, because people are no longer seeing isolated incidents anymore. They're seeing the pattern. And the Ten of Cups reverse closes this entire message with broken harmony, fractured relationships, emotional instability. This is false security, and this is disconnected family environments. And I'm getting that what's being realized now is that this person does not leave people untouched. I'm getting that the emotional distortion they carry creates real destruction in the lives they enter. And to be honest, that's why this spread feels so intense. Because once the collective trusted their intuition and acted on it, reality started reorganizing very rapidly around the truth. And now the collapse that's happening for this person, that is no longer containable. You have to understand that truth is what anchors reality. And truth that is always going to win. And this is the message that I have for y'all today. So if this one landed, then like my message, leave a comment, and follow along. Send me your energy so we can keep exposing the patterns that y'all need to see clearly. And also so we can keep returning people back to their intuition. Because the moment y'all stop overriding the things that you already know, that's when reality changes altogether. And I think what we just saw here is a perfect example of that. You guys stood in your conviction. It started with the truth. And then reality changed to match the truth. If there's one point of advice, if you're not seeing something clearly, and if it's something that's really bogging you down, then like this intuition card says, external distractions may be drowning out your inner voice. Tune in and trust yourself. So this sounds like something I've said before, that in order to hear your intuition, you have to get really, really quiet. And sometimes that means shutting down the external elements in your reality. You have to get in tune with yourself. You have to shut out the rest. And it's only when those things happen that the truth can land. Remember, where there is love, there is light. I'll see you guys again soon.